Sleep paralysis is pretty fucked up when you think about it. Our brain says, "Oh, you can't move? Here, have a demon." Horn noises should be made illegal on radio commercials. The word swims upside down is still swims. I always need my home to be 100% clean when my friends come over, yet I never judge them for not cleaning up when I visit them. Happiness is not having to set an alarm for the next day. Seeing someone reading a book you love is seeing a book recommending a person. 2017 is like when you turn on the natural disasters in SimCity. Bears would probably be a lot less aggressive towards us if they knew we could scratch their backs. Bollywood makes a Deadpool movie. Ryan Reynolds needs to be the taxi driver. A pizza with a radius Z and crust height A has a volume calculated by pi multiplied by z multiplied by z multiplied by A. Pizza. You spend your entire childhood being told not to talk to strangers, but as an adult, it is one of the most important things you have to do. Every time I leave a note for future me, I always think, no need to elaborate, I'll understand. I never do.
My GPS needs a fuck I need gas mode that doesn't give me the fastest or most direct route, but rather the most fuel efficient route to the nearest gas station. Maybe plants are actually farming us, and they make oxygen until we die and decompose so they can consume us. Drove over some large arrows pointed on the highway. Did not get super speed. Very disappointed. When your teeth accidentally collide while making out, that's actually a very beautiful moment, because it's the only time two living skeletons may touch each other.
People are concerned about the planet we're leaving for our kids, but give zero fucks about what kind of kids we're leaving for our planet. I wonder how many times I passed up an opportunity that could have drastically changed my life. As a kid, I thought I'd have to differentiate between gold and fool's gold much more often in my adult life. Do werewolves gain and lose nipples when they transform? Anytime I read barrel aged, I assume it was aged for years when it could have aged 10 minutes in a barrel. When I have a headache, I wish I didn't have a headache. When I don't have a headache, I don't appreciate not having one. What the hell even is salad? Steak with leaves and under it is salad. Chicken and leaves is salad. Chicken salad doesn't even have leaves. Pasta salad doesn't have chicken or leaves or even steak. Fruit salad is just a bunch of fruit. We envision the early 20th century in black and white, but ancient times in color. A smoke machine could still work even after you break it.
It's crazy that most people feel a sense of nervousness rather than safety when a police car passes by. The probable reason we wake up in a dream after we die is because our brain has no knowledge on what life is like after death. Instead of news articles blaming millennials for killing an industry, they should blame the industries for failing to adapt to a changing market.
I work at Dunkin' Donuts, but I've never seen any customers dunk a donut. I mildly dislike everybody except for myself. I hate myself. I often wonder how dead authors would react if they somehow came alive and realised their stories or poems were being overanalyzed and possibly taken out of context quite regularly in schools. Fake drawers are just as shitty as fake pants pockets. We all laugh at Sheldon Cooper for obsessing over his seat, but I get annoyed when someone takes my unassigned seat in a lecture hall or classroom. A species once thought to be extinct is a handy way of saying we miscounted. My inner child has not yet ruled out Starfleet captain as a career goal. Cows walking into a field of grass would be like us coming up on land made of pasta. Taking a picture of a nest game creates a bigger file than the one used to hold the entire game itself. Pringles, whose slogan is "Once you pop you can't stop," are the most easily resealable crisps on the market.
If the term military grade impresses you, you've probably never been in the military. The one thing my computer can do that I am most envious of is not fast math or remembering lots of data, but sleeping nearly instantaneously on command. When you're trying to fall asleep, no position is comfortable. When it's time to get up, every position is comfortable. It's more of a pain in the ass to hold an empty water bottle than to hold one that's filled.
My dog is an organic doorbell with only 10% accuracy. 19 letters long is 19 letters long. I wonder how many strangers hate me because of how someone else described me to them. The most unbelievable thing about SpongeBob was that he could afford his own house as a young adult working as a fast food fry cook.
Stephen King can get rich and famous by writing horror novels, but when I tried to write horror stories in middle school, my mental health was questioned. Every time you bite down on something, you're actually biting up because you can't move your top jaw. You never realize how many muscles in your body are involved when you sneeze until you injure yourself and it hurts to sneeze. I probably haven't seen Star Wars because every time I mention that I haven't seen Star Wars, I'm met with, "You've never seen Star Wars?" instead of, "Oh hey, you can borrow my DVD collection. It's great." As a person with a bad back, that medieval torture rack that pulls your feet one way and your hands the other looks like it would be pretty good for a while. I prefer sci-fi musicals because I think it's way more likely for Earth to be invaded by aliens than for people to spontaneously spring into choreographed song and dance. I never realized how much I take being healthy for granted until I'm sick. I wonder if jellyfish are sad that there are no peanut butter fish.
Ads that play in the middle of videos make me hate the advertised product, no matter what it is. Gyms should offer a membership package where you pay for every day that you don't go. Spotify lets you see what your friends are listening to. It would be nice if I could join in on their music, almost like a radio station. It doesn't matter how good my day was. I'll let one asshole on the highway ruin my entire evening.
What if the washing machine is really the one eating your socks, but no one notices it because no one folds wet clothes? The title for the next Fast and Furious film should be Fasten Your Seatbelt.
Taste 100% better in the evening, cereal does. Easily offended, I do not think I am. However, if to tell me that I am easily offended by it, I probably would be.